Hi guys, I'm back and sorry it took me a long time to post um, another video because school was just crazy, but I'm back and today I'll be talking about how you can go to the United States for residency or training after graduating, attending medical school here in the Philippines. So because I'm studying in the Philippines, which is outside of the United States, I am called an international medical graduate, IMG for short. And actually, there are a lot of IMGs who um, take their medical degree outside of the United States and then go back to the United States for residency. And today I'll be talking about how you could do that, like a short, brief explanation of the process you need to take to get there. And it's kind of great because that's what I'm planning to do as well. I'm currently preparing for the US medical licensing exam as I'm studying here in the country with a few of my classmates. So the US MLE, which is short for the US medical licensing exam, is composed of three steps: step one, step two, and step three. And step two is divided into two parts: the clinical skills and clinical knowledge, so CS and CK. And basically, in order to apply for residency in US, you need to have taken the step one and step two. And step one and step two CK, the clinical knowledge part, you could actually take it in the country. There are testing sites. You just have to pay an extra fee and take it here. While the step two clinical skills, step two CS, you have to take it in the United States. You have to fly there during school. So after you take step one and step two exams, uh, you could actually take those exams either while in medical school or after you graduate. It totally depends on you when you want to take it and when you feel like you're ready to take it, because actually step one is the most important part, because that pretty much like plays a big part in determining whether you're a good candidate or not, I guess. So you want to take time preparing for that. But after finishing step one and step two exams, the next thing you have to do is to be certified by ECFMG. And ECFMG basically stands for Educational Commission for Foreign Medical Graduates. So they're basically like the commission or like the group in charge of the medical students or medical professionals who want to get their training or do their training in the United States. And so yeah, you just have to get certified, and they check, they make sure that your med school is like good enough under the list of approved schools for application. And if you're done with your step one and step two exams, after getting ECFMG certified through their website, you apply for residency through the ERAS, which is short for Electronic Residency Application System. So it's kind of like the common app when you're applying for colleges in the US. It's like a website through which you apply to all those schools, or like well, in this case, for like two different hospital programs that you want to go into. And that's like the very short whole process of what you need to step um, in order to get a residency um, slot in the US. But since we are IMGs, international medical graduates, we are at a disadvantage, right? So we want to make sure that our credentials are good enough. And so actually, what's highly recommended for us is to do like a clinical rotation or an externship in the United States during our break. And after we do like a rotation there, we get recommendation letters from the US physicians there, and they like that a lot. And it's quite significant because it's a physician who's already working in the United States in their country, and so if you are recommended by them, then it means a lot. It means that you're a good candidate for them to consider to work in their country. So that's a big part that is recommended by them. And for step 3, you don't have to worry about it yet because you can actually take that exam while you are in residency. So yeah, that's pretty much like the brief explanation of the whole process. And basically it's possible to get into residency programs in the US after graduating from a medical school in the Philippines. And actually a lot of people, a lot of our alumni already are in the US, in Chicago, in New York, doing their residency. Some are already almost done. They'll be coming back soon. Yeah, because I guess they want to practice here. So yeah, so it depends on where you want to go and what direction you want to take and what specialty you want to go into. That also will be an important factor. So there's a lot of things to consider, and there are a lot of detailed stuff you'll have to know throughout the process. But basically, the most important part is the USMLE Step 1 score. You want to do really well in that. Take time preparing for it and do well in it. So yeah, if you have further questions after watching this, you can comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. So yeah, till my next video. Bye. Hope that was helpful.